Supposed to be burned as an incense. What high school students are doing with it that's landing them now in the hospital. Hello everyone and welcome. I'm Scott Dennis. It's a warning for parents tonight. Sheriff's deputies want parents and their children to be aware of a dangerous new substance that kids are using to try to get high, and it's perfectly legal. It's our top story tonight at 11. ABC 7 Shannon Cornwell is here with more. Shannon?
Scott, it is called K2 and it's marketed as an incense, something you would use to keep your house smelling good. But deputies say K2 is attracting young kids as a way to get high. Instead, the herbs are making some extremely sick. In just 3 days, deputies have dealt with 2 cases of high school students being taken to the hospital.
Right on the package, on the label, it said it's not for human consumption.
On Monday, a Sarasota high school student is taken to the hospital, experiencing slight convulsions and being out of it. 2 days later, another high school student from a different school heads to the hospital with the same symptoms.
They were very upfront and said we had smoked this K2 incense that they had purchased here in town.
K2 is an incense, and it's legal, but kids are smoking the herbs and getting high.
Nobody really knows what's in it. It doesn't really explain too much. But what we do know is that you may have an allergic reaction or you may have some type of adverse effect from smoking this, and because you're not supposed to smoke it, it says right on the package, not for human consumption.
Deputies say K2 is reaching students by the internet. They're logging on and hearing from others what K2 is all about.
They read these blogs, they see that it may have this type of effect, and they're going to try it themselves to see if it actually works.
It's already been popular out in the Midwest, so to the point that you see some towns and communities in Kansas and Missouri already trying to pass legislation to outlaw the substance there. So it is something that has to be on our radar screens as this stuff makes its way around the United States.
And now K2 has made its way here to the Suncoast.
The fact that this may be legal at the current time should not put aside the fact that, we may have some people getting sick from it, as we did today, but we also have the possibility of young people driving under the influence of it, or just making bad decisions like they would in any other drug.
The Sarasota Coalition of Substance Abuse says keeping kids on the right path and away from these types of things is a community problem, and everyone needs to work together to fight it. The group says parents especially need to know what their kids are doing, check out what they're looking at on their computers, know who their friends are, and stay informed. Scott?
Shannon, thanks.